Hey everyone, how is everybody doing this Friday? TGIF. I am really glad it's Friday. I don't know about you guys, but I am super excited that it's Friday. So, thank you guys for joining me and anyone who is watching the replay. I appreciate you for watching the replay. This is Feel Good Friday. I don't know how many I'm going to get in here tonight. There's a lot going on tonight. Hello, happy Friday. Blind guy, his wife, their life. Thank you guys for joining me. I was just saying, I don't know how many I'll have tonight because there's so much going on. Tropical Homestead is having their Soil Family Expo, and that I am so envious. I really wish I could have made it there. It seems like they are having a good time out there, and they'll probably be going live like periodically. So, and then I know that Tuber Chat is going live at 7 o'clock, and they usually have a really huge audience. So I don't know how many I'm going to have in here tonight, but I would. I just decided I'm going to go ahead and do it live anyway. It's Feel Good Friday, and I like to share all the things that make me feel good at the end of the week. And I like to hear the positive and encouraging things that you all have to share. And hopefully, we will have a few Feel Good Friday stories to share tonight. Hello, David. Thank you for joining me. How is your weekend going so far? It's Friday. I'm thankful that it's Friday. Do you guys have any plans for this weekend? We have some plans this weekend. It is my brother-in-law's birthday, so we will be having him a surprise party on Saturday and tomorrow. And then also after church on Sunday, we plan to go to a seafood restaurant and eat. It's a Cajun seafood place called Papados. It's so good. You got most of the yard mowed. Hey, that's an accomplishment. If you guys could see my yard, I have I think it's almost 2 acres. Yeah, I think it's almost 2 acres. So I have a lot of grass. Matter of fact, um, the weeds have been so bad this year. Are you guys struggling with a lot of weeds this year? I don't know what it is about this year, but it's been rough this year uh, compared to previous years as far as the weeds are concerned. Suzanne, hello. Nice to see you as well. Have nice weather today. I hear Colorado has snow today. Oh no, I don't even want to think about snow. Oh my gosh. We were in the 80s today. It was a beautiful day. It was a little windy, and I thought it was going to storm earlier. There was some thundering going on, and it got a little dark and windy, but nothing happened. We are supposed to get a storm. I just don't know when, or if it'll even happen. It might pass. Kim S. Hello. I used the dill seeds I won from you last year, and they are growing. Can't wait to make pickles. Oh, that is so exciting. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, that's awesome. Hoping to get some seedlings into grow bags this weekend. You know what, David? I am too. I have a bunch of grow bags that I just got. I think I ordered, uh, I think 12 of them came. I ordered them from Amazon, and they're really nice grow bags. I sent a couple out in my from my 1K giveaway to I don't know who got those ones, but I sent a couple or a few of them out. But they were pretty nice grow bags, so I plan on using a few of those this year as well. Do you have your corn and beans planted yet? I don't plant corn. The reason being is because I don't have this. I don't want to say I don't have the space for it because I definitely have space for it if I wanted to make space for it. But I don't usually grow corn because I don't want to dedicate the space for it. Um, it's usually really cheap, or I don't want to say really cheap, but really reasonable from the farmers market that I have right near me. They sell like big bundles of like freezer corn. So you can get like two, I think it's 2 dozen for like $15 or something like that. Or $10. I don't know. I don't remember what the exact cost of it was. But the beans, yes, I did plant beans. I planted out bush beans. I don't remember which ones they were. I still need to plant out some yellow wax beans. I'm going to do that. And then I have volunteer beans coming up from last year. And I think those were I think they were called half runners. Uh, it's a green bean. But yes, I have beans planted. I just got some new grow bags also. Feel Good Friday. My pansies are coming up from seed in last year's pots. The original 6 pack was purchased in 2019. You know what? I have a funny story. I bought some tulip bulbs from Walmart. I want to say 3 years ago now. And I never got around to planting them. So they're still in the little, the little square. I don't know, it's a 4 inch pot, maybe 3 or 4 inch pot. They're still in the 4 inch pots and they still come up every year in those 4 inch pots. And it's so funny. I'm like, I am never going to get around to putting those in the ground. They just keep coming up right in those pots. It's so amazing how resilient they are. Weeds have been bad here in Illinois also and drier than usual. Yes, you know what? I did hear, according to the almanac, that this year is supposed to be a record for being really dry. It's blazing now at 95 degrees here in Virginia. Woo, that is hot. 95 already. It's not even June yet. Hey, hello, Indiana Backyard Gardener. How are you, sis? I am doing well. I am well. I am blessed and highly favored. Hello, all in the chat. That's too hot. So yeah. Okay, so I have a Feel Good Friday story. Today's Friday, so I think it was probably Monday. My refrigerator went out. No, it was 3 days ago. So Wednesday, Tuesday. I didn't realize it till Wednesday. Okay. So Tuesday, my refrigerator went out. Hello, Tiffany. Why was it Wyoming getting snow today? You know what? I didn't hear anything about snow yet. Somebody said Colorado was getting snow. So yeah, Wednesday, I went in the freezer to get ice, and the whole ice bucket was water. And I was like, oh my gosh, did somebody leave the freezer door open or, what's going on? So I felt the other things in the freezer. Everything was soft, unthawed, and soft. So there's no telling when the refrigerator actually went out because it usually takes a couple days for those things to unthaw. And especially if they are in the freezer all compacted together, you know what I mean? It would take even longer for that stuff to thaw out. So I'm thinking that the refrigerator probably went out about Sunday or Monday. I just didn't notice it then. So, because when you open the fridge, the light comes on like normal, and it didn't seem like it was warm in there. I didn't notice it until I went to get that ice. So needless to say, um, I I do DoorDash. Okay, so I do DoorDash, I do Instacart. Um, I'm probably going to start doing Uber Eats too because I'm going to have a referral, but that's another story. So I do DoorDash on a, here and there. I don't do it regularly, but when I get the feeling that I want to do it, I do it for extra spending money or for, just because. But I referred somebody to DoorDash and she completed her deliveries and whatnot. And so I got a bonus and she got a bonus. So I got that bonus the exact day, the very day that I realized my refrigerator went out, I got that bonus. And I was like, you know what? That was nothing but God because He is always right on time. Um, and it wasn't right then. Like I realized it early in the day, and I told my husband about it, and he checked it out because he has some HVAC experience. So he checked the compressor and whatnot. He said, "Yep, the compressor is done." And in order to replace the compressor, it's going to cost at least $700. And that's just for the compressor. That's not even labor for somebody to come and do it. Like he could do it, but he doesn't have the tools to do it. So that was like, well, you know what? We might as well get another refrigerator for if we're going to pay all that. So we are, needless to say, we are refrigerator shopping now. I do have a spare refrigerator in my garage, so I'm not totally without a refrigerator. I have a stand-up freezer and a refrigerator in the garage, so I do have access to my refrigerator. But the refrigerator that's in my kitchen is definitely not any good anymore. But um, it was later on that day, and I didn't worry about it when I knew the refrigerator was done. I was like, oh well, the refrigerator's done. What are we gonna do? And then later on that evening is when I got the message that my bonus went through. And I was like, wow. I was like, look at God. He is awesome. Like, He is better than good. He is always providing, He is always making ways, and He is always right on time. So I was very, very thankful and grateful for that. And I really, that really just, it just blew my mind how, how the Lord works. Snowing sideways in Wyoming today is what the report was. So really coming down. Oh my gosh. Snowing sideways. That's really some serious snow. Snowing sideways. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't hear about any snow today, but I was busy running around, so I didn't have time to even check on like any like news or anything like that like I usually do. I usually, keep up with like the news and different headlines or whatever. So, uh yeah, today like it's still right now 84 degrees here and I can feel it. I don't like to turn the air on unless I absolutely have to. So I like to try to enjoy the weather. How are your fruit trees? Okay, so my fruit trees, I got 3 fruit trees two, no, 1 year ago. So it was a year ago, um, Earth Day, that I planted those fruit trees. And only one, I can't say that because I think the pear tree finally came through, but the nectarine is doing well. And the pear tree, I think, finally has started some growth, has put on growth. But the peach tree never did anything. It never, I don't, it has no sign of life whatsoever. Um, and I got those at Tractor Supply. I have a guarantee on those, but I think it was like a $15 bare root peach tree. So I'm not even sure I'm going to bother to go, to go through with it. I'll probably look into it, but I'm not sure. Zeke is trying to get my attention. So, but yeah, the nectarine tree is doing well. And the pear tree actually put on some growth this year. So I was happy for that. Otherwise, I thought that one was also dead. And I was going to be pretty upset that 2 out of the 3 trees that I got were no good. But I was wrong. I think the pear tree actually has some growth on it. And the nectarine is doing well. On Alaska's Preppers Live, 2 Colorado residents said there's a storm, likely snowing across multiple states. Oh, yeah. I got a call, but we'll catch back up. Okay, you take your call. No problem. Yes, Suzanne, I read it's the Pacific Northeast that's getting hit. The Pacific Northeast. Let's see. Okay, Winter Storm Tad is bringing wet, heavy snow to Colorado. Colorado Springs Utilities provides tips on staying safe during spring snowstorm. So it looks like Colorado mainly. Yeah, it looks like mainly Colorado is in the news for snow and storms. So anyone living in Denver and the outlying areas, a major late season storm to drop feet of snow and wreak havoc on travel this weekend. 3 to 6 inches of heavy, wet snow is what is predicted over there. So that's pretty crazy that they are still getting that. So all the way from Colorado to Washington, let me see. Let's see if we can look at the radar. No, that's not. It's a tri-state severe storm. I don't see the 3 states though. What does it say? It just says tri-state severe storm threat. Yeah, I don't know. Hello, Gloria. Hey there, host and the rest. Hello, Mona. Hello. Thank you guys for joining us. The weather station. Let me try the weather station. Let's see. We're talking about the snowstorm that, okay, national forecast. Okay, we're going to wait and get through this ad, and then I'll share my screen. See if we can see what this snowstorm is all about. Oops. Here we go. All right, let's see. Oh, Indiana Vacuum Weather Station. Let's see what it says.
That is going to help fuel thunderstorms throughout the weekend. Now, you know the drill. Everywhere in red is where severe weather is possible, and that includes all modes. But initially, I really want to look at areas like eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey for that threat of damaging winds. Then in the overnight, I'm concerned about not just hail in Michigan, but some very large hail that can do some damage. Moving into Saturday, here's where we could see some severe weather. Damaging winds and large hail will be the main threats, but also over the weekend, watch out for lightning. That also can be very dangerous. Moving into Sunday, a couple of areas that we are.
Okay, how about this one? Let's not listen to the ad. Thunderstorms, yes. We were talking about the snow that was gonna hit Colorado, and it was supposed to be pretty bad.
But I have to believe that these changes are pretty jolting. After upper 80s and some 90s Thursday, now we have winter storm warnings in place in Denver and Colorado Springs, among other spots. So this is a big deal, big enough to get a name. This is Winter Storm Tad. And look at all of this snow. Heavy, wet snow could lead to power outages and travel slowdowns. You can bet there'll be some road closures.
Wow,
Some of these spots picking up 8 to 12 inches of snow. Some areas picking up 1 to 2 feet of snowfall, and it will be cold. Here's a look at some of those lows over the weekend. Many places dropping into the 20s, other places even into the teens.
Thank you, Gloria.
And you can bet that some spots will either be setting records or awfully close.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy, guys. Have a good weekend, Gloria. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, who wants to play some bingo? You guys want to play some bingo? I have a bingo game that I used to play on my lives for like giveaways and whatever. Hello, My Granny's Garden. Thank you for stopping in. My Granny's Garden has been playing my playlists. I'm so appreciative of My Granny's Garden. She's been helping me with my watch hours, and I am very appreciative. That is crazy. Worse than Indiana weather. Yes, it's worse than Indiana weather. So we have 6 people in the chat. We can play some bingo if you guys want. Let's share the screen. I used to use this bingo game in my lives for giveaways because I just thought it was a fun and unique way to have a giveaway. It was just different from other types of giveaways. So, but I don't have. I can't say I don't have. I don't know if I'm going to give anything away tonight or not, but we can still play the bingo if you guys like. It is helping. Yes, it is. When I looked at it last, I was up, I think 100 hours. I'm up 100 more hours than I was before. So it was at 1.9. I mean, it was at 1.8 thousand watch hours, and now it's at 1.9 thousand watch hours. So it went from 800 to 900 in a matter of a couple of days. So yes, it has been helping. I have to head back out before I lose the last of the light. I just came in to eat something real quick. Have a great night, everyone. Tiffany, have a great night. I hope you get everything done that you need to get done. Thank you for stopping in. All right, so let's see. Does anyone have a Feel Good Friday to share before we move on to playing bingo? Oh, let me close this door. Hang on. The wind sometimes slams the doors in my house because I've got the windows open. Okay. I played the rain video again a day or two ago. It helps me sleep. Thank you, Suzanne. Um, I think uh, I I don't remember how many views I got on that video, but I didn't get too many views on that video. I thought it was going to be more popular than it is, but maybe I just have to share it out some more. That's all. All right, so let's play some bingo. And if anyone has a feel good Friday to share, then by all means. Hello, Vineyard Chicks. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I watched your guys's um video and all that mail that you guys got. I was like, wow, that is awesome. All those wonderful stickers and t-shirts and the seeds that Bunky got. That was an interesting way to get seeds. I never thought about sending somebody seeds in the paper towel and baggie, like already germinating. I never thought about sending somebody seeds like that, but that was really uh, a really unique way to send seeds. I thought that was pretty cool. Very, very cool. Let me see. All right, so there's 6 in the chat and there's 15 numbers. So if you guys want to play bingo, we can play bingo. Just uh, pick, let's see. I can pick the numbers for you. I guess it would probably be easier. That way you guys don't end up picking the same numbers over each other. Or unless you guys want to pick a number 1 through 15. And then I'll explain how it works. Okay, so Kim is 5 and David is 7. James is 15. Adventures with Mama is going to be 6. James, James, you already picked a number. You were number 15. You only need one number. So James, you're number 15, unless you want to be 12. You can do that. Mona's 8. Susanna's 11. And I think that was it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was 6 numbers. So James, you can pick one of the numbers that you want to be. 10? Do you want to be 10? You only need one number. Funky started those before the mail call because if they are Philippine veggies, she would not have enough time up here. But that is a good idea to mail them. Okay, yeah. I thought that they got mailed like that. And I was like, wow, that's a really cool idea, like to mail them like that because seeds don't need light to germinate. They just need moisture and heat. So as long as they were kept moist and warm inside the packaging, then they could germinate. And by the time you get them, they're ready to plant and they're already growing. So that I thought was so cool. But you said she started those before you guys did the video. Okay, I got it. But I just thought that was so cool. I was like, wow, they sent those like that. That's funny. Okay, so James, you'll be 15. Okay, all right, so let me see. Okay, we got Kim is number 5. I'll explain how to play as soon as everyone gets their number. So Kim is 5. Okay, David is going to be 7. James is going to be 15. Tina is going to be 6. And then we're going to go down to Mona. Mona's 8. Suzanne is 11. And then we're going to go down, and the Vineyard Chicks are number 3. All right. And My Granny's Garden, did you want to pick a number? And then we can play. I'll show you guys what. Pick a number that has not already been picked. So I think 1 is available, and 13 and 14. I think 9 is available. But let me explain how this works. Okay, so you guys all have your numbers. The numbers across the top here, 1 through 15. You guys can see those numbers across the top. All right, when I start the bingo, your column, which is up and down, is going to be your bingo. Okay, so your who's it? Let's see, Mona's number 8. So Mona needs 8, 23, 38, 53, and 68 in order to get the bingo. Okay, that's how it works, up and down. So it's in your column. You need the 5 numbers that are in your column in order to get a bingo. Okay, My Granny is going to be 1. So My Granny's Garden is number 1. So everything in that column, 1, 16, 31, 46, and 61. Those are your numbers, and that will be what you need to get in order to get the bingo. And we'll all be able to see whose numbers are being called. So if I start here.
Let's play bingo. G56.
Okay. So Suzanne, that's you. You got
B8.
And then there's one for Mona.
O61.
And that's one. Okay, Red
And
Scout. 7 has already been chosen.
B2. O69.
Try to pick a number that has not been chosen yet, Red Scout.
G60.
You still have time.
I23. And 43.
All right, Mona's got 3.
G48. And 41.
So Red Scout, you need to pick a different number because David is number 7.
And 45.
So, sorry, just popped in. That's okay, you're fine. We're all doing good. Just pick a different number. Pick, let's see, I think 3. 3 is available. 4 is available.
G49.
9 is available.
And 33.
10,
12,
14. Those are all available. 7's not doing so well.
B10.
It's not doing well at all.
O70.
And if you guys have a Feel Good Friday that you want to share,
B7.
Don't hesitate. You guys can definitely comment a Feel Good Friday while we are watching the numbers pop up.
I30.
Did anyone have number 15? No, right? Oh, James. Yeah, James is number 15.
B12.
Yeah, you can choose a
B58.
number. It's not going to hurt anything. You can choose number 13. Nobody
And
has
42.
13.
G 57.
Uh-oh. Who's number 12? Anyone? No. Nobody has number 12.
G 55. I 21. G 53.
Mona. Mona needs one more number. She's one number away from bingo.
B 14.
We'll do another game, Red Scout. Don't worry. After this one, we'll do another one.
And 34. And 39.
It's supposed to rain here, like thunderstorm.
B 11.
Hey, Mel. How are you today? Did you get any gardening work done?
And 32.
I know you're always out there in the garden. I did not get outside today at all. I was running around all day.
Vote
I
71.
didn't get anything done today. Well, no, I take that back. I was
Vote 68.
there it is. Mona got the bingo. Okay, so you see how that works, you guys? She got 8, 23, 38, 53, and 68. So she got all 5 of those numbers and she got the bingo. So that was it. So Mona got the first bingo. All right. Oh, you're having a thunderstorm now? Okay. Yeah, ours is was supposed to start sometime between 7 and 8, but it's like 7:30 now and there's no storm coming, so who knows? A little because it started with thunderstorms and rain. Yeah, we were just watching that the weather um that they're having all kinds of storms on the East Coast. All right, Mona, that was the first. Mona got the first bingo. So everyone's going to pick a new number, or do you want to keep with the same number? Do you guys want to pick new numbers or pick the same? Okay, Red Scout said they're going to pick number 1. So Red Scout is number 1. So just pick a number from 1 through 15. Okay. Oh, James is going to keep 15 and David's going to keep 7. All right. 5. Kim's got 12. Tina's got 6. All right. All right. Mona's going to keep 8. Suzanne has 3. Mel, you got to pick a different one because My Granny's Garden, it has number 5. We got, yeah, pick a number that wasn't picked already. 10? All right, Melanie, you're 10. Melody. Let me get the chat because the chat's faster on my phone than it is on the StreamYard. Let me get the chat because there we go. No, wait, it's 1 through 15, Mel. So 10 would be good. All right, so it's the numbers across the top. For the ones that just came in, the 1 through 15 that's across the top, those are the numbers that you guys are picking. And in order to get your bingo, you need to go down. So Melody, you're number 10. So you'll need to get 10, 25, 40, 55, and 70 in order to get your bingo. Okay, so that's how that works. So you'll pick your number, which is 1 through 15 across the top, and then the numbers that are under your number are the numbers you need to get your bingo. Okay, and then it just randomly picks whatever numbers.
Let's play bingo. I-21.
Okay, Tina's number 6. So she's got the first number there.
G-60.
And James, he said he's keeping 15.
B-8.
Mona,
I-20.
all right. Darn, she got me working up in here.
N-42. O-66.
I was telling the chat, my refrigerator went out this week.
O-62.
And it just so happened that the day that my refrigerator went out, I got a bonus
O-68.
from DoorDash. So it was enough for me to go and get a
G-47.
refrigerator. Yeah, so I was really, really thankful for that.
I-27.
So if anyone has a Feel Good Friday story, anything that made you feel good this week, we would all love to
G-54.
hear it. Okay.
I-19.
I don't think anyone has number 4. Yes, it is. It was right on time.
G-56.
God is good and he is always right on
G-52.
time. Hello, I want to believe.
O-67.
How are you this Friday? How was your week?
I-23.
Does anyone have any plans for the weekend? We have quite a few plans for this
B1.
weekend. My brother-in-law's birthday is this weekend, so we plan
O-73.
to have a lot of festivities going on all weekend.
O-74.
I got a second leaf planter from Greenstock today.
B4.
Oh, congratulations! Greenstock. Oh my gosh, that's
I-30.
exciting. Greenstock. Wow. Planting and gardening. Yes.
G-51.
Oh, and I got some stuff done this week too. I got some things cleared out and I've been using my weed
N-45.
whacker. I love that weed whacker, you guys. It has been such a blessing. I was
B6.
able to get some stuff done. Uh-oh, who's number 6? Oh, Tina.
N-36.
There you are, Tina. There you are. So you got 6, 21, 36, 51, and 66. So Tina, she's got the next bingo. I don't know why I'm writing this down. I guess just in case I decide to give a prize later. Just because I love giving stuff away. It's hard to resist giving things away. I feel like I just always want to give stuff away. I don't know why. Same color as my first. Yes, I love that color. 6 and 1 is 7. My Good Friday thing was today was the only chance I got to plant out my garden. I just watered them in. I will have to put in the rest on Sunday. Gotta watch my granddaughter for sometimes long hours. Okay, well, at least you got a chance to plant out in the garden today. That is absolutely great. I love when I can get stuff done outside. I need to garden and plant so much tomorrow. Lots to get done. Is it still going to be raining by you, Mel, tomorrow? Are you still going to be having storms? We are working this weekend on the national anthem. We were invited to sing it, but it's really a lot tougher than it seems. I bet that's a pretty big task, the national anthem. Yeah. Got my first green stalk this year. It's amazing. Been growing leafy greens since mid-March from seedlings in zone 5B. Yes, I'm in 5B too. Awesome. I figured it would match on both sides. Yes. you know, because there goes that symmetry we talked about. When I first saw your garden and how you had set it up, I was like, wow, it's so symmetrical. Like, it's so satisfying. Even though, like, mine is kind of like chaotic, I appreciate the symmetrical. Congrats to the win. Yes. Congrats, Tina. All right, let's reset the board. I don't think so. Should be like 90 here. Oh, wow. Last I checked, I have peppers, tomatoes, and all to plant. Yeah, but 90 degrees. I don't know. I couldn't plant out in 90 degrees. You're going to have to get out there late and do it, maybe. Otherwise, your plants are going to go through some shock trying to put them out in 90 degrees. All right, let's reset the board and start. Oh, we got to pick numbers. Do you guys want to keep the same numbers or do you want to pick a number? Another one. Y'all know I can't do the Sanford and Son thing. Ah, that's funny. You guys want to just keep the same numbers to make it easier? Aiming for the AM hours? Okay, so like before the sun gets too hot. Oh, good luck. 90 degrees. I was holding off. I'll keep 12. I still want 7, 10. Okay, keeping 6. Okay, so everyone's going to keep the same numbers then? Okay, yeah. You can pick a number. Pick one that hasn't already been picked. Let me go back up and see. Let's see. There is. So Red Scout has 1. David has 7. My granny's garden is 5. Kim is 12. James is 15. Tina's 6. Suzanne is 3. Mona is 8. Melody is 5. No, Melody is 10. And yeah, so just pick a number that hasn't already been picked. Oh, the Vineyard Chicks. I think somebody has 1 already. Red Scout, I believe, has 1. I think Red Scout has 1. So pick one that hasn't. Okay, so Vineyard Chicks has 13. All right. And then 4. Yes, I think 4 is available. I didn't see anybody with 4. Yep. 4 is available. So wait. Okay, yeah. Vineyard Chicks 13 and then 4. Okay, so that's it. All right, everyone has their number. We'll go ahead and start this. You know what? The wind keeps slamming my door. Hang on a second. All right. Every time I close it, Zeke wants to come in. So then I ended up, because I don't want him scratching on the door.
Let's play bingo. B14.
I haven't played bingo in years. Hello, Branson Gardner. No, I had to go close my door.
I-25.
The wind kept like slamming my door, opening and shutting my door, so I had to go and actually close it. But
I-22.
Zeke usually wants to come in, so I try not to close it all the way because he always wants to come in.
O61.
Let's see. My green stalk is going to stay empty on the soil
G47.
for a bit because 1, I can't do it. 2, I am not hurting myself again. I hear you. That's a lot of work.
G60.
It doesn't look like it's a lot of work, but once you start doing it, it's a lot of work.
O70.
And it takes a lot of soil too. That's not cheap to fill all those things. Bingo, yes. Pick a number. Let me see. Pick one that hasn't already been picked. If you do it quick enough, you can still get in on this game. The numbers across the top, 1 through 15, are the numbers we're picking from. So let's see. I think number 2 is available. Number 9 is available. Number 11, I think, is available.
G48.
1 through 15.
G51.
I want to say 14 is available, 11 is available, 9 is available,
B5.
and I think 2 is available.
G53.
9. Okay, so Brampton Gardner is number 9. So the
Vote 74.
the way you win the bingo is to get all the numbers under your number 9. So if you're number 9, you're going to need 24, 39, 54, and 69. And that's how you'll get your bingo.
And 35. Vote 63.
Okay, so you got it. So like, who's number 3? Let me go back up. I have to go back up and see who number 3 was. Number 3 is, did anyone pick number 3? Oh, Suzanne. Suzanne's number 3. So she's got 3 numbers already. So she just needs 3 and 18
and
to get a bingo. And I don't know if somebody has 4. Okay. I want to believe it's 4.
40.
And she's got 3 numbers. She needs 49 and 64 to get her bingo. So that's how it works.
B11.
Yep. So that's how that works.
I28.
Sorry, I had to close the window. It was getting windy in here.
I20.
All right, what did I miss? Oh, wow, it's a lot of close ones here. 10 is a bad number. That's what somebody said about 7. David was like, wow, 7's not doing so
and
good.
42.
I know, right?
G46.
Yeah. So does anyone have a Feel Good Friday story they want to share? I shared my Feel Good Friday story. I could share another couple stories, but I mean, not
and
actually
45.
stories, but who's number 15? James? James needs one more number. He needs 30.
And 44.
I've been out there with that weed whacker, you guys, and I have been. Oh, look at 10, Mel. Thought you said 10 wasn't a good number. You need
62.
one more number for that bingo. But it's a trip.
I16.
Well, I took out a lot of Nightbot's restrictions because that was ridiculous. Hello, Lori. How are you? I'm going to be mailing out your mint this weekend.
G55.
Look at that, Mel. Number 10. So Melody got a bingo. 10, 25, 40, 55, and 70. Congratulations, Melody. Melody got the bingo that game. No, dog needs surgery on his umbilical hernia. Oh, dang, Brampton, that sucks. Or Rochelle, I don't know why I call you Brampton. Rochelle. That's hard. I don't know. If my fur baby needed surgery, I would be very sad. Congratulations, congratulations. Wow, no way. Yes, way. Huga Homestead. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. That was fun. Gotta go. Have a great evening, all. Have a great evening, Red Scout. We're just chilling or playing some bingo. Gonna get him fixed at the same time. Poor guy. Oh, wow. Yeah. He's gonna be down for a while, huh? How long does it take for them to heal from something like that? That seems like a pretty extensive surgery for a hernia. And then to get him fixed too. Poor baby. All right, Red Scout, have a great evening. Have a great weekend. Congratulations, Melody, for winning that round in the bingo. All right, so Red Scout was number 1, and Red Scout is heading out. So number 1 will be available. So let's see. Number 1 is available. Number 2. Number 11. No, not 11, right? I think it's 12. Somebody is 11. I have to scroll back up and see. The Vineyard Chicks are number 13. 12. Okay, so 11 is not taken. So it's 11. Right? Right. Kim's 12. All right, so I think 1, 2, and 11 are available. One, 2, and 11 are available, I think. So, Lori, if you want to pick a number, pick 1, 2, or 11. And Rochelle, you picked a number already, right? I think you got a number. 9, right? I think I remember you picking 9. It's hard to remember 15 numbers. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, Lori's going to pick number 11, Huga Homestead. If you want to pick a number, you can pick 1 or 2. I think 1 or 2 is available. Yeah, okay. Rochelle is number 9. Yes, Huga Homestead. 1 and 2 are available. Okay, so number 2. She'll be number 2. Okay, so the way that this works for the ones that just came in, the numbers are across the top, 1 through 15. Okay, so the way to get the bingo is to get all the numbers underneath your number. So if you're number 2, you need to get 17, 32, 47, and 62 to get your bingo. Rochelle will need 24, 39, 54, and 69. And then, same thing for all the rest of the numbers. And we're just playing.
Let's play bingo. I-29.
And if anyone has a
68.
Feel Good Friday story to share, you guys can share that. I got a lot done
B7.
in the yard yesterday. I was able to get all of the rabbit enclosure taken down.
I-16.
And weed whacked all of that out. It looks really good now. So I was happy about that. My peas are doing so good. I'm so happy about the peas because I have struggled with doing peas.
B13.
Every time I plant them, they grow, they start to grow, and then they get about, I don't know, maybe not even a foot tall, and then it just gets so hot and they just fizzle out. So I can never get them to grow. Go up and read what happened today at Home Depot.
And 36.
Home Depot, let me see.
I-24.
Oh, you lost $80 at Home Depot?
Oat 65.
Oh my gosh. Like $80 in cash? You lost it? Oh my gosh.
B3.
I think I would cry. I think I would cry. My feel good is that I'm harvesting lettuce while playing bingo with you all. Good job, Kim. That's awesome.
I-18.
I like maestro peas. What kind are you growing? I'm growing the Oregon
Oat 74.
sugar snap peas. Is that what it's called? Oregon sugar
I-21.
snap peas, I believe they are. They're either snow peas or snap peas, one or the other. But
And
they're
31.
Oregon something or other. Those are the ones that I'm growing. Oh, Mel, that's so sad.
I-19.
I think I would cry if I lost $80. I would be sad. But then I would have to turn around and think,
B-14.
well, I hope whoever finds it, needed it more than I did.
B-12.
And hopefully I can bless somebody by losing that $80 and somebody else can find it and be blessed by it.
I-28.
Yeah, somebody saw you drop that and probably picked it up
G57.
real quick.
B-11.
Mm-hmm. No bags of soil is what I was thinking.
Oat 75.
Oh, dang. You know what? Yeah, Home Depot has the
G54.
bags of Miracle Grow on sale right now for 4 for $10. So
Oat
I
73.
picked up a couple of those. Who's number 13? Lori.
I-20.
Woohoo, number 11. Did somebody pick 13? I know somebody has 13. Who's number 13?
G52.
I felt rich, then I was like, wow, I'm broke again.
G50.
Just that quick, right? Oh my gosh, you haven't.
38.
Somebody has 13, right? Was it the Vineyard Chicks?
Oat 62.
Yeah, the Vineyard Chicks has 13. They only need one more number.
B1.
Wow.
And 44.
Yeah, number 10 is not doing good. Number 15 is not doing good. Number 2 is not doing good.
B10.
It looks like number 13 is going to get the bingo, but you never
Oat
know.
64.
Stranger things have happened. I need to go. It's lightning and thundering really bad. Everyone have a good
Oat
evening.
63.
Okay, well, you stay safe. Have a good evening. Thank you for popping in, and
B8.
have a great weekend.
I-27.
Yeah, 13 and 14 are real close to that bingo.
I-23.
Uh-oh, number 8, that's Mona.
I-30. B2.
B2. Yeah, I'm reluctant to put my cucumbers
B15.
out because it's supposed to get kind of cool here today.
G47. B6.
Wow. Okay, so the weather changed. It's not going to get cool today.
G59.
Oh, there's number 14. Number 14's got the bingo. Who is number 14? I know the Vineyard Chicks are 13. And James is 15. I don't think anybody had number 14. Yep, I don't think anyone had 14. So 14 got the bingo, but nobody has number 14. That's funny. All right, let's reset it.
Let's play bingo. B12.
You just uploaded your salsa video? Okay, I'll watch it tonight.
I-20.
So you did it in the barrel, huh? That's cool.
Vote 70.
No. Huga Homestead had number 2. 2 sevens,
G56.
LOL. I couldn't help it. I'm going now. Have a great one. Red Scout,
38.
no, he was still here. Red Scout was still here.
And
Lurking.
39.
Okay, so Melody uploaded her Come
B4.
Salsa With Me barrel video. So we'll have to check that out.
G58.
Maybe we can watch it next, huh, Mel? I'll share my screen and we can watch. How long is it anyway?
G57.
If it's a long video, I don't know.
And 32.
Uh-oh, there we go.
Vote 71.
Good job, Mel. Which
B3.
tomato did you put in there with the salsa garden?
Vote 61.
Was it a Roma or was it a cherry tomato? What kind of tomato did you use for your salsa
G55.
garden? I'm sure you used jalapeno, right? And onion,
I-25.
like bunching onions probably. Cilantro, right?
I-28.
So which variety of tomato did you use for your salsa garden?
G48.
3 is a winner, James said.
I-19.
3 is Suzanne, I think.
G54.
Number 10 is doing good again.
Vote 73.
Too bad you weren't playing for $80, Mel. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
G51.
Yeah, I think Suzanne is number 3. I'm trying to scroll back up.
Vote 74.
Yeah, Suzanne is number 3.
And 33.
Oh, a better rush tomato. Okay,
I-29.
nice. Yeah, if you were playing for $80, you'd be in good shape.
Vote 75.
I can't believe Colorado's getting
Vote
hit with all that
65.
snow. That blows my mind. That anyone is still getting snow like that right now.
B13.
That's crazy. At the nursing home, I always want to tell Bingo as I walk by the room. Want to yell Bingo as I walk by the room where they're playing.
And 37.
That's funny. Okay. Feel Good Friday. I posted this in the Indiana group, but my granddaughter and I harvested our first peas. Oh. Then she threw some into the grass, but we managed to still get a few. She ate them. I got one. Oh, that's cool. Yes. Uh-oh. Who's number 13? The Vineyard Chicks, right?
G59.
They were really close the last game, too. And Melody, you need one more number?
I-23.
Did you get my email on the second giveaway that I won? No. I don't think I got an email from you. I don't remember. No, I don't think I got an email from you, Mel.
And 42.
Oh, come on. I know, right? It's such a nail biter sometimes.
G47.
I used to live in Colorado. My sister and her kids still do. It snowed in July there. I moved after a year. I could not live in Colorado. I could not.
And 40.
Wow, Melody. Really? That's twice. Melody is on a roll tonight. She lost $80 at Home Depot today. So she needed these wins. I would move too, yes. I would never move to Colorado to begin with. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to do that. I don't know who I would not follow anyone to Colorado if I didn't have to. Now, if you have to, then that's different, but you know. All right, let's get a new game going. We're going to keep the same numbers unless you guys want to go through picking new numbers. We got 14 people in the chat and 15 numbers. So it's beautiful, but the weather switches up several times in one day. Yeah, that sounds like how it is here in Indiana, too. The weather can switch up several times in one day. It sure can. No picking new numbers? Okay, Lori. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's kind of a hassle. Oh, bingo. LOL. All right, let's start the new one.
Let's play bingo.
Yeah.
Vote 68.
I will check again, Mel, but I don't believe I got an email from you about the giveaway. I don't even remember what that
And
was.
34.
What the prize was. So you need to remember what the prize was and let me know. Was that the one
And
with the grow
38.
bag? No, that was the first giveaway? Or was that the second
60.
one? The second one, right? When I sent you the grow bag and the salsa garden.
I-29.
But I didn't get an email, no.
G56.
I think I had just sent those two things out. That was the first one.
G58.
Okay. No, then I didn't get an email about the second one. It's been a great live Indiana Backyard Garden. I have to get back in the garden.
72.
Folks, don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks, James. Get some work done. I hope
And
you get a lot of
44.
work done. Basil and something else.
B5.
No, I don't remember. I would need you to remember.
B3.
I did not write any of those winners down. So that's why I have the email for you guys to email
63.
me when you guys win, because otherwise I don't even look at the emails until it's time to send that stuff
G57.
out. So yeah, like today I was doing the mint cuttings
G52.
to go to the post office. I was doing those today. So today you guys probably got a bunch of emails from me saying, all right, I got your
G47.
email and I'm sending them out this weekend. So anyone who won the mint cuttings
B6.
got an email from me this today regarding that. So, and then I'm still going
G59.
to send Lori that pineapple mint.
B11.
I think I'm going to categorize it under garden supplies
And
and
41.
hope it gets through. It's a garden supply, right? Mint. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree that it's a garden supply? I gotta mail this to Canada, and they're not very nice about
I-28.
accepting plants and cuttings and things. So yeah,
I-19.
I think I'm gonna put down that it's a garden supplies,
I-27.
and maybe it'll make it through then. Bib lettuce and Mediterranean garden. That's what you won, Mel?
I-25.
Okay. Yeah, I did not get that email.
And 32.
Yep. I'll forget, so make sure you send me the
B12.
email. I don't have no problem mailing it out. Just remember to send me the email. Otherwise, I have
Vote 67.
1,000 things going on, and sometimes it's hard to remember everything. Feel Good
I-18.
Friday. We finally got sunshine and temperatures in the 60s. My plants are hardened off and I'm planting
B,
outside tomorrow. Definitely a garden supply. Yes.
B, 4.
I was watching your decluttering videos, Lori, and I
Vote
definitely
75.
have that issue myself. I just moved my office into the spare
G50.
bedroom. And now it's like I just kind of moved everything
Vote
in. I
71.
set up the desk area and everything else is just kind of thrown in here and like
And
piled
39.
against the wall. So still have to sort that out. Plus, I have my Cricut and
B,
like
7.
my craft area that I'm gonna set up in here. So I think I'm gonna take you guys
Vote
along
62.
for that adventure. Uh-oh. There's a
B,
couple
9.
people that are really close. Number 2 is really close. That's Huga Homestead.
G53.
Number 11 is really close. And number 12 is
Vote
really close.
66.
Did somebody have number 12? I think somebody did have number 12.
I-22.
Number 7. Uh-oh, David. Number 7.
Vote 61.
Oh, wow. Rochelle.
I-24.
There you go. You got one, Rochelle. Sometimes the numbers are like,
Vote 65.
one number will just be so bad the whole game. Like every game.
And 31.
Yeah, I can't remember all the numbers
And
anymore.
43.
I just resent the email. Okay, good. All right, good. I'm still plugging
B, 8.
along. Moving my plants outside will definitely help. Yes.
G51.
Wait, did I miss it? Oh no. I thought I missed the bingo. The bingo.
And 45.
I'm surprised it doesn't
And 36.
yeah, I guess it couldn't do that. I was gonna say I'm surprised it doesn't say when the bingo hits, but
B, 14.
yes, that's definitely a feel good.
I-21.
All right, number 6. Number 6 got the bingo. That was Tina. 6, 21, 36, 51, and 66. Tina got the bingo. Congratulations, Tina. I think she was number 6. I'm trying to go back up and check, but Adventures with Mama. Yeah. I have so much to still plant. It's like never ending. Doesn't it always feel like that? I always feel like it's never ending. But then as soon as I'm done planting everything, it's like boom, the dead of the summer just hits. And then it's trying to stay on top of watering and then trying to stay on top of weeding. So I went to Home Depot and I bought some what are those called? Pavers? No. Are they called pavers? I don't remember what they're called. Let me see something real quick. They had them on sale this week. 4 for $1. Let me look at the ad real quick. I don't remember what they're called. I think they're pavers. It's a funny thing because before this, yeah, the pavers, 4 for $1 they were. So I got like 40 pavers and I got 4 bags of the soil that was on sale for 4 for $1. Yeah. and I plan on getting some stuff done. I have some elderberry bushes that I planted. Um, was it last year or the year before? I think it was the year before. I think I did the elderberry bushes the same year I did the fruit trees, which would have been a year ago. So last year, I added two elderberry bushes. So they are doing well, but I have to get them. There's like ton of weeds growing around them, so I have to get out there and clear all of the area around it, and then I'm gonna surround it with the pavers and put some weed cloth, like surrounding um, the plant. That way, it doesn't get overrun by weeds again. Because I mean, the weeds were out of control. And then I had a lawn service come last year because the mower was in the shop and they were backed up, so like totally backed up. Um, they were not going to be able to get to the mower, so we were hiring people to come and cut the grass. And this guy weed whacked one of my elderberry plants. And I mean, it was like a little plant like this already because it was like a bare root. So I was like, oh my gosh, like it was doing really good and he weed whacked it, and I was like, oh no. And I was really upset. I mean, I was really upset. But I was like, you know what? If it comes back, it comes back. Otherwise, I will just have to get a different one, or I'll have to get a new one. That's all. But it did come back, so I was thankful for that. Thank you, Kim, for stopping in. I appreciate you. I'm back, and the dog is back too. In this house, no human ever pees alone. Thank goodness I have a dog. Yeah, Zeke is so, he's underfoot all the time. I was so excited about my strawberry plant, but RIP strawberry. Too much rain here in southern Indiana. Oh, that's terrible. You know what? Sometimes what I would do, I had an area, not at this property, but at a different property. I had an area that would get a lot of rain because it was like my yard was kind of sloped just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. And the area would get a lot of rain. So what I did was I put things in containers in that area so that like the bottom of the container would be able to get the water that it needed, but the whole plant wasn't in water all the time. So I would have big containers with like plants, so they would have a nice amount of space between the bottom of the container where the water was at and where the top of the container and the roots were at. So once they got it big and established, then they pretty much they enjoyed that water because then it was like in the heat of the summer and we didn't have all that water anymore. But when it was coming, it was nice to have those plants in containers because I could even move them if I needed to if it was too much water. So that was how I dealt with that. Yikes, I would have been very upset. Yes, I was very upset because the plant was so little to begin with. One of my dog lays on my plants, so she's not allowed in the garden. Oh, you know what Zeke used to do to me? Actually, 97 here tomorrow, so I want to wear shorts, but Casper legs. It's very scary. This is our third year with elderberries, and they are sending up new shoots in the nearby grass. Wow. We moved a couple and they seem to be taking. Yeah, I saw that one video you guys did where you guys were rooting all of the raspberries and something else that Bunky was rooting. I remember the raspberries, but it was something else uh, she had cuttings of and she was rooting. But my raspberries are doing that, but I don't care. It's in an area that I don't mind. And I want a lot of raspberries in that area, so I don't mind it. But yeah, it's can be a little it can be, what's the word I'm looking for? When you don't want, it can be uninvited, yes. My dog doesn't dig in the garden, but her big butt will sit or lay on a plant. Yes. Grapes. Yes, the grapevines. Figs and raspberries in the greenhouse. I remember the grapes and the raspberries. Oh, that's another thing. My grapevine that I thought was dead is not dead. I can see growth on it, and it's got leaves and everything. It's just not, it's very small. It's a lot smaller than the other one. The other one is like all the way grown up and vining, but this one is still really small, and it's probably only about a foot tall. And they were planted at the same time, but hey, it's not dead. So that's a good thing. I would love to take some elderberry off your hands, LOL. Yep, I have not gotten any elderberry off of the plants just yet because they're still really small. But I know that when they do start producing, I'm going to be very, very thankful. My dog ran through some of my tomato cups today. Oh no, not having any luck with my tomato plants this year. You know what, Mel? That might be a blessing in disguise for you because last year you were so overrun with tomatoes that it was stressing you out big time. I mean, you had tomatoes on top of tomatoes on top of tomatoes every day harvesting tomatoes. And it was getting to be overwhelming. It was overwhelming to watch. So maybe this year, by you not having so many tomatoes and your, tomatoes are not being so fortunate to have survived this year, maybe that's a blessing in disguise and you won't be so overwhelmed this year. I'm sure that you will have plenty of tomatoes because I'm sure that you planted plenty of tomatoes. But yeah, you had a lot of tomatoes last year, like way more than anyone with your size garden needed to have. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, you had so many tomatoes last year. I was like, wow, that's a lot of tomatoes I mean, big baskets and bushels of tomatoes. Zeke, what I was going to say, Zeke is, he gets a little jealous of me in the garden sometimes because I pay so much attention in the garden. And if I take plant starts out of the cells and I lay them on the dirt because I'm getting ready to plant them. So I'll take them out and I will clip all of the, little leaves off, and then I will roll it through my hands and loosen the roots a little bit. And then I'll lay it down on the dirt, and I'll do that to each one, and I'll line them up. And then when I get ready to plant, I can just grab it and plant it, grab it and plant it. Now Zeke will try to snatch my starts and run off with them. And last year he used to grab all my garden tools and run and hide them. And if he ever found a little plastic cell, empty plant starter cell, he would run and tear that up. So he does not enjoy me in the garden at all. Like, he likes for me to be outside with him, but he doesn't like that all of my attention is in the garden. Your garden was amazing last year, Mel. Yes, it was. Yes. Especially for a new garden, like a newly planted garden. Like, that was like all new. Like, you had just set that all up. Everything was fresh and new. So yeah. Has anyone grown cherry tomatoes in containers, and what size containers? Yes, I have grown cherry tomatoes in containers, and I always used a 5 gallon, anywhere from a 3 to a 5 gallon container. because cherry tomatoes are indeterminate, which means they don't have a determined growth set. They don't have a determined, growth time or size. They will just keep going and going and going. So, yep. Sorry, I had to X that out. So yeah, 3 to 5 gallon containers for cherry tomatoes. You don't want to go anything smaller than 3 gallons. What breed of dog is Zeke? Zeke is a Mastiff. He is what is called a blood Mastiff, which is a newly developed breed of Mastiff, and it is recognized, and he has papers. So he's a rare breed because he's a new breed. And basically, he's just all Mastiffs. Like he's, the Neapolitan Mastiff, the English Mastiff. Like he has like, I don't know, 5, 6, I don't even know how many Mastiffs he has in his blood. His breed was, it was 20, I think 20 years in the making was his breed was. And I'm telling you, Zeke is the best dog I have ever had. Like he's so smart, and I could not have asked for a better dog. Let's see. Okay. So yeah. Let's see. Thank you, girls. I read at least 10 gallons. No, David. One cherry tomato plant. No, you don't need 10 gallons. You need at least a foot deep, and you need at least 14 inches wide. So if you have that much space in your container, then you should be okay. So at least a foot deep, which is a ruler's deep. I don't know where my ruler's at. I can't see in the dark here. But at least a foot deep and at least 14 inches wide. And that is plenty of space for cherry tomato. I don't want my light so bright. All right. A 20-gallon pot. What was in a 20-gallon pot? Oh, you grew them in a 20-gallon pot? That was a lot. You probably could have grew 4 of them in that 20-gallon pot. 5 last year, 5-gallon bucket. Yes. You're growing some now. What are you growing them in the container, Mona? What size is your container? He is a big lap dog. Yes. He is a big baby. I want one. A Mastiff or a dog? Zeke is a gorgeous dog. Yes, he is. He's so good. He's so good. He's so smart. Like, it did not take him long at all to learn how to be potty trained. He walks my girls to the bus. He waits for the bus with them, and then he comes back in. I don't have a fence in my yard. I have a huge yard in the front. I have a huge yard in the back, and I don't have any fence. And Zeke knows and is trained to stay in his own yard. And for the most part, he does that. Now, I do have a collar for him that I can use if I need to, but I hardly ever need to. I put 2 plants in a 20. Okay. Yeah, 10-gallon is a lot for just 1 cherry tomato. You can do 2 cherry tomatoes in a 10-gallon. Yeah. 2 cherry tomatoes in a 10-gallon. I don't know what size, but they are about 5 gallons and more. Yeah. 5 gallons is a nice size for 1 cherry tomato because you want to give it, enough space to be able to spread out. But 3 gallons is the minimum that I would go for a cherry tomato. I have an old dog. I would like to get a puppy like Zeke. Zeke is definitely, he's a big baby. He's 2, um, and he still acts like a big puppy, like a big baby. He's learning though. He's learning every day. He's getting better and better at being a better guard dog. Yes, a blood mastiff. I wonder if I can pull that up. Let me see. Um, okay, let me see. That's not the right one. Trying to see if I can pull it up. Is it AKC? Let me see. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull it up. Carrots in a container this year. Oh, it's nice and sweet, huh? Let me see. Okay, dog breeds. I cannot pull it up now. I don't know where I'm. It's like it's such a new breed that I can't even find it right now. I forgot what the website is to look it up. I remember finding it. It was not easy to find either. Have to eat dinner now, but he is a beautiful dog. Bye, everyone. Good night, ladies. I loved the video of him walking your daughter to the bus. Yeah, he does stuff like that all the time. He's so smart. And he makes me so proud of him. Okay, let me try to open this window again because it's getting warm in here. Okay, that's better. It was super windy a minute ago, so I had shut the window because I wasn't sure if it was going to blow my light over and stuff. So, but it got hot in here real quick. And if I turn the fan on, then it'll be too noisy. So I don't want to do that either. I have this habit of sitting on my leg all the time. Yeah. So, Zeke's parents. Oh, you know what? Let me see. I'll show you a picture of Zeke's parents. If I can find it real quick. I should be able to find it. Okay. Okay, this is his mom here. Let me share the screen. I'll show you a picture of his mom. You won't believe his mom because of how black he is. So this is his mom. This is Zeke's mom here. Okay. And then I'll show you a picture of his dad. Oh, here's one here. This is his mom and his dad. So that's Zeke's dad, the one, obviously the black one. This is his dad. Yeah, she's tan. Yep, you wouldn't even believe it. But this is Zeke's dad. So he looks just like his dad. And his mom is tan. Yeah, so that's his mom. Her name was Beta. And his dad's name was Sabu. It was Beta and Sabu. Those were his parents. Let me see. There used to be a video up here of all the puppies, but I don't see it. Yeah, that's his dad. Yeah, so they're pretty big dogs. Cute but huge, yeah. And Zeke is he's still growing. He's only 2, and he still has time to fill out. I think he's as tall as he's gonna get, but he definitely has time to fill out. He's gonna get, heavier. Even though, like, when he steps on my toe, it is like excruciating. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no lap dog there. But you know what's funny? He still thinks he's a lap dog and he's so bougie, I'm telling you. He does not like to sit on the floor. Okay. There's like a footrest that is downstairs by the couch. And it's like an ottoman is what it's called. It's not called a footrest. It's called an ottoman. And he is like level with the ottoman. So he will sit on the ottoman, like just his back, just his butt and his back legs. He will sit on the ottoman and his front paws will be on the floor and he'll sit like that. Or he will sit um, he'll sit up in the window and sit on the back of my couch. And it's like, Zeke, you're not a cat. What are you doing? You're too big for that. He's such a big baby. He just doesn't realize how big he is. Guess picking him up when he doesn't behave is not an option. Oh no. But you know what? He really responds well to verbal correction. Okay. So like all I have to do is say, "Aw." If I say, "Aw, what did you do?" He immediately knows that he's in trouble. All I have to do is say, "Aw," and he melts. He already knows he's in trouble. It's really funny. Like I could say the most loving, kind words, but as long as I'm talking in that tone of voice, he thinks he's in trouble. And most of the time, he already knows he's in trouble. If he's done something that he knows he shouldn't have done, he knows it, and he's guilty, and he's got guilt all over him. He cannot hide it. He does not have a poker face at all. He definitely cannot hide the fact that he did something wrong. It's funny because when I leave, he waits for me at the back door. So when I come in, he will be at the back door. But if he's like slumped over and like crouching and like sad looking, like, you know, I know he's done something. And I'm like, okay, what did you do? Because he already knows, uh-oh, mom's home and I'm in trouble. He tells on himself. I have Yorkies. They give themselves up. Their ears go back like, yep, I did it. Right. They know. They already know. When they've done something, they already know. They already know. They have a guilty conscience. They have a guilty conscience. And Zeke, he is definitely, he tells on himself all the time. But he doesn't get into too much trouble. Like, he might tear up a cardboard box up or just, you know, nothing major. He doesn't get, you know, into too much trouble. If I leave the garbage open, then that's my fault. And he will get into the garbage if I leave it open. But my garbage can has a lid, and as long as the lid's closed, he does not bother it. Um, but if I leave stuff around for him to get into, then I can't blame anybody but myself because I left it. And you know, he's a dog, and he's going to be a dog. So you know, what are you going to do? You can't blame him for being a dog. Container crops. Hello. Thank you for joining us. We're having a feel good Friday. So, if you have any feel good Friday stories that you'd like to share, then we would love to hear them. We were just talking about dogs, my Zeke, and how he thinks he's a puppy and he thinks he's little still, and he's not little at all. He's a mastiff. I was talking about my feel good Friday story was that my refrigerator went out on Monday or Tuesday. And when I realized that my refrigerator went out, I didn't panic. I didn't stress it, you know, because I do have a backup refrigerator in my garage. So I wasn't totally, you know, stressed out about it. It was very inconvenient, yes. I had to throw a lot of things out of the freezer away. Things had unthawed or melted, ice cream and what have you. And then that same night, um, I got a bonus that I was able to go and get a refrigerator with. Now, I didn't get my refrigerator yet. I went today, and for some reason, they were having trouble ringing me up for the refrigerator that I had picked out. So, yeah, I was like, okay, well, maybe it wasn't meant for me to get that refrigerator, but so I didn't get the refrigerator. I said, you know what? If there's an issue with ringing it up, then how about I just come back when you guys figure it out and you let me know, and then I'll get the refrigerator then. So I just took it as that, like, well, maybe it wasn't meant for me to get that refrigerator today. I kind of pick up on little things like that. When things don't go my way or things are not running smoothly, right away, it's like my antenna go up and it's like, okay, wait a minute. Is this not supposed to be? Is this not meant to be? I don't want to force this because if it's not meant to be, then I'll end up suffering because of it. So I try to pick up on little hints like that, like, okay, yeah, so I've been using the refrigerator that I have in my garage. So it's not too big of a deal. So I did want to say we were talking about tomatoes, and I had briefly touched on indeterminate tomatoes, and I wanted to go into some more detail about indeterminate tomatoes. So indeterminate tomatoes are also known as vining tomatoes, okay? And they will continue to grow until the first frost. So as long as you're pruning and feeding and watering and maintaining them, they will just keep growing until the frost kills them. So given the right growing conditions, they will just continue to grow. So some of them, I've had some indeterminate tomatoes get up to like 12 feet tall. Okay. Now, determinant tomatoes are more of a bush type tomato. Okay. So they set most of its flowers all at once. So a bush type determinate tomato will set all of its flowers. And then once all of those flowers are pollinated, they become fruit. They all become tomatoes. So your plant will get all of its fruit pretty much at the same time. And then that's it. It's done. It produces and it's done. And the harvest time is short and it's usually only a few weeks. And then they don't require any kind of trellis or anything like that because, they're pretty much like a bush. And they're better for like growing in containers and stuff because you have limited space. Now, indeterminate tomatoes will set fruit the entire growth cycle. Okay. So you'll have harvest of fruit and then you'll have new flowers and then you'll have some harvest of fruit and then you'll have more flowers. So it'll just keep going like that until the plant, if unless the plant has a disease or if it's, the conditions are not ideal for that plant to keep living, then, they'll they'll stop producing. But lots of gardeners prefer indeterminate tomatoes because they have a continual harvest. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to quickly touch on that the difference between determinate and indeterminate tomatoes because we had mentioned it. So true and a great way to look at things. Yes. So I had to just take that like, you know what? Maybe that's not meant to be. My tomatoes last year were 14 feet tall. Needed a ladder to pick the rest. They didn't die till I ripped them out. Oh, wow. Yeah. See, and that's indeterminate tomatoes. So usually when you buy tomatoes or when you buy seeds, sometimes it'll say whether or not it's a determinate or indeterminate tomato. But if it doesn't, then I would definitely suggest making sure is this tomato a determinate or an indeterminate? Am I going to need, a trellis for this tomato? Am I going to need this like more support for this tomato? Like I put my indeterminate tomatoes along my fence because my garden has a fence around it. So I usually try to put the indeterminate tomatoes along the fence. That way I have the fence as an added support system for those tomatoes. And then my determinate tomatoes I put in the middle of my garden because they don't need as much support and they don't produce as long. So, Okay, David is heading out. Have to go. Thanks for the Feel Good Friday. Thank you, David, for joining us. I hope you have a great weekend. Yeah, so that's why it's always good to know what kind of tomatoes you're getting yourself into because, yeah, you just need to know how to treat those tomatoes once they start growing and producing and then they start getting super tall. And then if you're not set up properly, you won't have the right support system for those tomatoes. And then they won't keep producing the way that they should. Okay, guys, we are going to end it here. It is almost 9 o'clock. So if anyone has anything else to add about what kind of tomatoes you're growing this year, I am doing what are they called? Jet Star. Yeah, I think I'm doing, are they called Jetstar? Jetstar tomatoes for the first year this year. I have heard so many good things about the Jetstar tomato, and this year I am growing the Jetstar tomato for the first time. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think this year I'm growing all different varieties than what I grew last year. I didn't grow the sweet 100s last year. I grew the sweet millions. So this year I'm growing sweet 100s. Um, and then I'm doing the Rutgers. I'm doing the big boy or the better boy, one of those two. Um, so yeah, all different varieties than what I grew last year. Feel Good Friday made me feel so much better. Thank you, my friend, for that. I had a few good laughs. Well, I'm glad, Mel. I'm so glad. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Good night, Susan. Never heard of them. Yes, I chose heat tolerant varieties this year. That's a good choice because my garden has zero shade. Zero. I mean, I have to create shade in my garden in order to have different parts be shady. Like my peas, I had to put up a trellis, like a support, and then a shade cloth, you know, like a curtain almost to block out the sun, almost like a wall. And they're doing pretty good because the sun is not beating on them. So there, I think I finally found the spot that I need to grow my peas in this year. This will be like year what, 5 or 6 here on this property, and I have not had a good pea harvest since I lived here because my garden is so hot. Like it's so full sun all day long, no shade. It was 92 today. It will be 91 tomorrow, but I'm putting up a shade cover tomorrow morning. Yes, yes. It is absolutely necessary, especially if you have brassicas still outside, because that's another reason why my broccoli can't never be great is because it's too sunny. It's been nice. I have to run now. I'll catch you next time. Have a blessed evening, everyone. All right, container crops. Pam, you have a great evening and you have a blessed weekend. I will see you around. I didn't use a shade cover last year and those tomatoes would not stop. Well, tomatoes need the sun in order to turn red. So it's not a bad thing for tomatoes. But like, when you're trying to grow things like spinaches and lettuce and different greens, and you want to have that kind of stuff all summer because you want to have salads, but you just can't be great in the sun like that. I'm trying to hang out for at least another 2 minutes because I want to make it to a full 2 hours. So that way I can get the full 2 hours in time. I did get, like I said, I got the mints all packaged up from the last giveaway. I got the pineapple mints and the chocolate mints all packaged up. So those will be heading to the post office tomorrow. I've got Black's Tropical Homestead with her pineapple mint. I got Suzanne with both pineapple and chocolate mint. Mona has pineapple mint. Lydia got some pineapple mint, and Lori is going to get some pineapple mint. And then I've got Runneth Over um, Garden is going to get chocolate mint, and then I Want to Believe is also going to get chocolate mint. And those were all of the emails that I got for the giveaway from last week. So if I didn't say your name and you did win mint, then I need an email from you to let me know. Yeah, I need a shady spot for greens. I got all these cabbages and broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, all this stuff out there, and I have no shade. And it's like, okay, can we just get just a little bit of spring, just a little while longer? It goes from like 50 degrees to 90 overnight, and it's just ridiculous. Like it was supposed to be kind of cool tonight, but of course the weather changed. It was supposed to be under 50 degrees tonight, and I was a little worried because Saturday and Sunday I'm showing it's going to be 49 for the low tomorrow, and 43 is the low on Sunday, 49 the low on Monday. So yeah, those are some pretty low time skipping. The 43 is a little concerning, but the 49s, I think they'll be all right. The 49s, I'm gonna, they'll be okay. The plants are already out there and they've already been established, so they should be okay. But that 43 is a little concerning for me, especially because I've just put all my tomatoes and peppers out. I did not put all my cucumbers out though. Cucumbers are so finicky when it comes to being cold, or yeah, being cold. So I did not put the cucumbers out. I just, something told me just to hold off on putting my cucumbers out. So I have my pickle bush. Um, I think it's called a sweet slicer or something like that. And I'm trying like all different varieties this year as far as everything I'm growing, I think. Well, I can't say that because I am still growing more spaghetti squash because I do like that. And I'm growing the honey boat because last year the vine borer took out all my squash. I didn't get any honey boat squash and I didn't get any zucchini. So all of that has to be planted. I don't think I planted any zucchini. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. A yellow zucchini. So yeah. But all right, guys, I'm not going to hold you guys. It's already going to be 9 o'clock here, and we've been on for 2 hours. So you need to plant your squash ASAP. Yeah. You know what? When I'm behind, I just throw them in a paper towel and in a Ziploc bag, and they sprout in like a day. So, and then after that, it just takes off. So as long as I get them to sprout like within that day and get them growing within that day, then after that it just takes off. So I don't have to worry about it after that. Had a lot of zucchini last year. Did not have any zucchini because I only planted like 4 plants, and I thought that was going to be enough, but obviously not because I didn't get any. The squash vine borer took all my plants out, all my squash plants out. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm so glad you guys joined me today, and I am looking forward to sharing some more content. Sometimes I get so lazy with content because I don't have patience, is what it is. I just want to get outside and then get my stuff done, and I don't have, like, I'm by myself, so I have to set up the camera, I have to do all the filming, I have to do all the editing. So sometimes it's just like, you know what? I just want to get this done and get back in the house, or I need to get this done so that I can go and get this done. So a lot of times I'm trying to multitask and still juggle all the tasks that I have to do in the garden, and I don't have the patience to film it. So I'm gonna have to get better with that because I need to start filming more. Do you plant them straight up after doing it like that or sideways? Uh, I plant them straight up. So once they sprout, that part that sticks out, the part that's sprouted, goes down because that's the root. So, because once how when they start to sprout, then that part of the seed is like right on top of the plant still until it separates and then knocks it off. Well, that's how I plant it. So I'll let the seed sprout and the root come out, and then I put the root down, and then barely sticking out of the soil, just barely, I can, barely cover it, and it comes right up in a day. Upload first thing in the morning so it's done and over with. Yep. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this evening, and I will see you guys around for the weekend and for the week. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Mel, I'll be checking out your salsa video, and until next time, the more you know. the more you grow. Bye, guys.